Thank you, James. Now, Leicester looks set to benefit from a huge influx of tourists thanks to a new visitor centre dedicated to King Richard III, who lay under a council car park for more than 500 years.
Well, the doors officially open this weekend, but we got a sneak preview of the state-of-the-art attraction today. Here's Rajiv Popat.
Dynasty, Death and Discovery. That's the name of the new £4 million Richard III visitor attraction. It tells the incredible story of the search for the king, a story that captivated millions throughout the world when his remains were eventually found under a car park in Leicester.
I think what we've created here is something that tells the story of Richard very effectively indeed, tells the story of the period and his death, and I think this is something that we in Leicester can be very proud of.
Richard Buckley's team of archaeologists from the University of Leicester found the bones.
I have to say it's slightly surreal to see that the work that we've done has led to this magnificent visitor centre being created. And yes, I've been absolutely stunned and excited by the way the evidence has all been laid out for people.
There are countless displays and interactive exhibits. King Richard III will be reinterred at the cathedral, which is just a stone's throw away in the new year. Until then, this centre is expected to have a big impact on the local economy.
If you take leisure and tourism now in Leicester and Leicestershire, that is worth something in the region of 1.5 billion a year. This visitor attraction will contribute something in the region of 120,000 visitors a year. That will make a significant difference to the local economy.
The exhibition focuses on the War of the Roses and the science that helped to identify the monarch. Becky Taylor has just finished her archaeology degree. She's looking forward to starting work here as an assistant when it opens to the public on Saturday.
I feel very privileged to actually be working here. I followed the dig very closely because when Richard was found, I was just finishing my second year of my degree, so I was following it very closely. It feels quite a personal thing for me.
Although the doors haven't officially opened, more than 800 tickets have already been sold. In the past, you were in charge of Alton Towers, so are you expecting a roller coaster ride?
It feels like I'm on a roller coaster at the moment. We're a little bit unsure as to what the reaction will be exactly, but we are expecting to be busy. In subsequent years, the challenge will be to maintain the visitor numbers and maintain the interest, but certainly the first year will be busy. Yeah.
So we're now into the final enclosure of where King Richard was found and buried. So the whole building has been designed to replicate the choir, so either side is where the monks would have sat, and you can see that King Richard's body was placed in the corner of the building, and then we've got very subtle references to a window in the corner which points you out into the car park, so it brings it back into the modern day, the king in the car park.
Well, Richard III lay undisturbed and practically forgotten for centuries. This new centre will ensure he's in the limelight for many years to come. Rajiv Popat, ITV News, Leicester.
Reporting from the throne itself.
He was very comfortable, wasn't he? He got that movement just right. I bet next time we see him, he'll be doing this to us as a wave.
Ideas above his station, I would say.
King Rajiv.
Yes. Now, a present-day royal who's never going to be far from the limelight is Prince George, who is one today. New photographs have been released by the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge to mark the occasion, and they are, of course, having a party.
However, they're not the only ones celebrating today. Stacey Foster's been to meet 3 other children we met first 12 months ago, who all share their birthday with the third in line to the throne.
A snapshot into the life of the future king. An inquisitive baby George points to a butterfly as he enjoys a normal family day out with the stain on mum's dress to prove it. Just one of the photographs released today by his parents to mark his first birthday. Not dissimilar then to his peers in Birmingham, born on exactly the same day, celebrating in a similar fashion and showing equal amounts of curiosity. Daniil, Rowan and Liliana were all born at Birmingham Women's Hospital on the 22nd of July last year, just a few hours before news of the royal baby's arrival. This is the first time they've caught up, both mums and babies, since that day, and what better excuse?
Happy birthday, dear babies. Happy birthday to you. Hooray! He's into everything at the moment. Yeah, he's crawling and he's saying dads and mum at the moment.
William and Kate have always said they wanted George to live a normal life in private. But while these mums have been watching the progress of their own newborns, they've also been keeping a close eye on George. From the day he was shown off to the world to his christening, the moment he got mobile on a tour of New Zealand, and now his very first steps.
He's absolutely lovely, isn't he? He's really adorable. It's great that he's taking his first steps already. He looks way older than one compared to this little one.
Everything is like compared to Prince George. Oh, Prince George is walking. Why are you not walking? When he was crawling, she wasn't even sitting. So I would be like saying, come on, Liliana, come on, sweetheart, start sitting, start crawling. Look at the prince.
More than 2,000 girls and boys here share their birthday with the most famous one-year-old in the world. So Rowan, Liliana and Daniil enjoy their birthday cake, blissfully unaware of the importance of their date of birth. Stacey Foster, ITV News, Birmingham.
There you go. Happy birthday to all the parents, princesses and princes. Now though, let's get the weather forecast with the details. Here's James Wright.
What's in store for today? ITV Local Weather, sponsored by CenterParcs.
Hello, good evening. Beautiful day today. Lots of sunshine around and more to come over the next few days. We do have high pressure in control, which left us with a bit of sunny sandwich today. Cloud towards the west of us, a little bit of cloud trying to push in from the east. And you'll notice that more cloud will push across the country from the North Sea overnight, and then the sun tomorrow morning burns that back. So still plenty of lovely sunshine around over the next few days. As far as tonight goes, like I said, I think we will see a little bit of extra cloud, particularly further east. Best of those clear spells and clear skies out towards the west, but everywhere it's going to be quite mild overnight with lows of 14 or 15 Celsius. Through tomorrow morning then might take a little bit of time to burn that cloud up, but it will eventually turn out to be a lovely start to the day, lovely sunshine around, and yeah, there'll be a bit of fair weather cloud into the afternoon. But look at these temperatures, 25, 26, parts of Herefordshire could get to 27, that's 80 in old numbers. Now looking ahead to the next few days, small chance of the odd shower, particularly further south on Thursday. I think northern counties doing a little better. Friday and Saturday, plenty of sunshine around. As you can see, we hold on to the warm temperatures by day, and with not much breeze around, it really will feel rather warm.
ITV Local Weather, sponsored by CenterParcs.
The Pollen Count, sponsored by Checkatrade.com.
Checkatrade.com. All that lovely warm, dry weather over the next few days. You'd expect high levels, but we are coming to the end of the season, so moderate. It's not just the grass you've got to watch out for, it's the weeds and the fungal spores too. Have a good evening.
And if you've just arrived home and switched on, these are tonight's headlines on ITV News Central. The Education Secretary has announced that teachers who allowed extremism in some Birmingham schools could face disciplinary action. It follows the official publication today of a widely leaked government-ordered inquiry into the Trojan horse allegations, which uncovered a culture of bullying and intimidation. Nikki Morgan described the findings as disturbing.
The first direct flight from China to a British airport outside London touched down in Birmingham today. It's part of a push to get more Chinese visitors here.
And Leicester's hoping to benefit from a huge influx of tourists, thanks to a new visitor centre dedicated to King Richard III.
And there's more on the web too, including claims that mystery artist Banksy has hit the Midlands. If you want to find out more, go to itv.com/central. You can see the artwork and, of course, much more.
And that's it from us tonight, from Sam, from me, from all the team. Have a pleasant evening. We'll see you tomorrow at 6. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.